Folks, I apologize. In my dotage, I realized that status is a detail and it's not a customer. So we gotta get rid of that. So forget where status is. We'll just go find and limit 15. I think that's all we need. And then we'll do that here. Oh yeah, I have to get the details. Details. Yeah, that would have totally destroyed it right there. All right, let me do that after the find. I have to find it first before we can contain something. And we'll limit it to 15. Now, if you want, you can limit it to more than that. You can just have all of them and have a list that just keeps going down. It's up to you. We're going to just limit 15. I don't think I'm going to put more than 15 customers. I don't think I'm going to put more than 8 customers in here. I mean, we'll play around with it and everything. That's what she said, but not a big deal. So let's go to the index. Let's do our usual. Right? Div class equals background, main wrapper, and customers wrapper, and we'll go like that, and we'll close it out. Within here, we'll just do our h3 class equals main heading, and we'll go available, no, recent customers. We'll just do that, right? And then we'll pop this down. We'll go div class customers interior, and then we'll go like that. And within here, we'll do our usual if then else statements. PHP if, and we'll say customers count is less than 1, colon blop, so we don't have to do all the curly brackets, and def else blop, and then we'll go and if over here we'll just do our paragraph class equals no data, and we'll go no fucking customers present. We got to sound professional as we say feckin'. And if, then we'll go, for each, oops, PHP, for each customers as C, we'll then end for each, and then we'll just break this down even more. We'll go if if C details status equals U, then we'll pop something. Oh, I forgot. We'll pop our display, and then we'll just end that, because we only have to make the condition for what to display. And I can probably do something now, but we'll do that later. And basically what we've just done is we've said, look for the customers, excuse me. If the count is 0, print out our favorite thing, which is going to print out no fucking customers present. If there is something in there, then check the status, see if it's unassigned, and then post it. You may not need that if you have a big list of customers, seeing as how the 15 most recent or whatever most recent would be unassigned, more or less. Just in case, though, we're going to do that. And I want to kind of style this a little bit. Do I want it to be yeah, main wrapper's okay. We want to give it some space. And we'll style this. Let's go to customers index page. Call that out, and then we'll go. I also want to kind of get into JavaScript CSS animations for you guys. I've done it. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to try to explain it to you in human language. Customers wrapper is fine. So let's go with customers interior. Let's do that instead. Actually, no, wait. The wrapper does need to have a height. So We'll go height of 500 pixels. We'll go overflow auto again, so you don't see that. Scroll down. Unless there is actually a reason for it. And customers interior, we will kind of squeeze a little bit more. We'll give it a width of 800 pixels, and we'll go margin 0 auto, and we'll do, of course, my favorite thing, padding of 5 pixels. Gotta have padding. I don't like when things are squished up against stuff. And we'll just blop, and I mean, we can make it a little taller, 600. As long as it's still on the page, that's all that matters to me. So that's fine. But we're not going to see anything unless we start adding some customers. So we have new. The thing about the customers is the view page you're going to get when you click on the customer's name. The edit page you're going to get when you're in the customer's view page. If you wanted, you could make a search bar and do that real-time search that we've done before. We're going to be doing more real-time searches as we do more intricate websites. When I do the next framework, I'm going to make sure that I get all that stuff done for you. So the next framework tutorial or project most likely will not be for maybe another 2 months or something. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It might not take that long. I've done all this stuff a million times, so the actual styling of it and putting it all together is not a big deal. It's just getting acclimated to the next framework is all it is. Now then, we want to go to the add. And the add is real simple. Add is customer equals this, customers, new empty entity. We're going to pass that out before we do anything. We're going to this set, oh wait, let me make sure I get everything. So we'll go user equals this, get table locator, get users. All right. Current user, all this for initials, equals user, find by ID, this request, get session. I should probably make this into a function. You could make this into a function. I don't see it. It's simple, but and it gives you good practice. Contain profiles first. And we want one, and you should only be able to get that one. This set title, add customer, this set initials, current user profile, initials, this set customer equals customer, so we can build our format of it, and then this view builder. I like to do this first just because of look. I'm very aesthetic when it comes to my programming. And we have an add. One of the reasons why we don't have to tell the controller what we're looking for is because the naming conventions. It knows to look in the customer's view folder, and it knows to look for the add. And now we're in the add. All we have to do is go div class equals background wrapper. Wrapper, I think will be fine. And then we'll go add wrapper. Blah, and then we'll do our usual H3 class equals main heading. Add a customer. And then we're going to div class add form. No, go back up here for a sec, and then we'll close that out, and then we're going to do our form. This form create customer. Do I need anything else? No, I think we're good. And then we'll close it out. Form end. Now then, let's build this form. This form control, and the first thing, of course, will be first name. And you know what we want. Placeholder equals first name and label false. Okay. This form control last name. This is all part of the customer. Placeholder last name label false. And then we go this form control, and next on the list would be the address, right? So we have to go details.address. And we have to go placeholder. Just because I like placeholders, I don't like labels. Labels look ghetto. No offense. This form control, and I mean their styling is good, so I can't really details. Next would be address state zip. State. I mean, we already have the max. I don't want it to be too long. I want to know if there's an input type. Let me see. Form control. If there's an input type that you can't touch, but it's still valid, you know, like a zip code, which I want it to be. Let me see. HTML5 integer. Integer input type number. Yeah. So there is an input type number. We'll do that. I think I already did that before, though. Details zip. Well, then again, if I do that, it kind of messes things up if somebody's got a dash in it. So we'll just keep doing this. I just would like, well, then again, it can't be just a number, as I've said, because you can put a dash in it. Zip code. So many issues. I mean, you could just check the state. You can make a validator for that as well. You could add a validator. One of the problems I get with CakePHP is to add rules to the validator is like, it's like pulling teeth with a friggin' string. Birth date, which is going to be a type of details birth date. And that will be type, and that'll be, I think date will be, is the one. And that will need a label. We'll just leave that alone. For now, we'll take a look. This form control, oh yeah, and I have to put a function on change. Get age. And I'll have to put an ID. Cust birth. And then details age. Let me see if there's an input in HTML. Input unchange. Read only. Yes, read only. Now, what the only thing is, would it give me the detail? We'll figure it out. Let me see. Yeah, okay, it does. So let's do that. Read only. Placeholder. Age But how would I put that in there? I don't think it's a type read only, is it? It's an attribute. If I did this, would that make any difference? Well, I did it with disabled. Let's see if that works. Read only, label, none, false. I mean, it'll give me an error message if I can't do that. Okay, so we have age, status, customer ID. We're going to put that in ourselves. Assigned ID is not going to have anything. And then create whatever. And then we have our button. And submit. And let me just double check something. Let me go back to our table. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. Now then, let's go to new. No, that is all. Let's go to new. What was there? Oh, I didn't put a comma. Nah, you tell me. That works. That's weird. Oh, that's awesome, yo. But why are they scrunched up? I don't understand. That's not the way it used to be. And why does this look weird? I don't get it. I didn't change the form format. Whatever. I can't with this shit. That's why I like my own styling, man. Which I could put text, details, age, read only. Okay, works for me. Birth date, blah, 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 yada, yada. I mean, like the... Anyway, I thought it did that automatically. I put form control. I don't get whatever. I didn't... Let me just double check, because I know margin button form there, but what about the other forms? What about the login form? Yeah, I didn't have to... No, I did. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Let's go over to the add. Customers add. Not age page. Add page. Thinking add and page at the same time. That's how I think. Add. Wrapper. Alright. And we'll go padding 5 pixels. Now... Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I don't like that. So add form, we'll go with 700 pixels, and we'll go margin auto, maybe? That look good? It looks okay. I'll deal with it. And then we'll go add form inputs, and we'll just go margin bottom. And it should cover everything. And it does. Now then, it still doesn't look... this doesn't look right. But whatever. We'll deal with it. Now then, I put a function here. I put a function on the birth date. Did I put an ID on the age? I did not. I did not put an ID on the age. If I were to go to, I don't think I need you anymore, right? If I were to go to my JavaScript pages, and I were to go, oh yeah, and I were to go function get age, I said. If I were to go alert, no, let's go console log. Yeah, thank you. Just to make sure it works. And we go like this, we open up the console log. And if I go like that and go blop, thank you. See how that works? Now, if I were to go, if I were to get my variables, and I would say var cust age equals document get element by ID, cust age, or cust, what would I call it? This one was get age, this one was cust birth, and then it's cust age, cust birth dot value. And let me change that to cust birth. And I would say that every time we change this, we console log the cust birth, you'll see how HTML configures dates. Now I'm pretty sure I made that a date, right? Yeah, I did, okay. So if we go like this, and we were to say, let's go over to 2015 and blah, 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 and when we do that, as you can see, it comes in like that. Right? That's how dates are loaded in any kind of database. Year first, dash, month, dash, day. With that, this is why I have this open. We have to get the actual date. And the way that we're doing that is we're going to have to compare it to where we are. Now we say cust birth is this value, but we have to put it in a way, we have to make a date out of it. So it's new date, and then we put that in there, that value. So we're making a new date, so we're turning this into a date so that JavaScript can do something with it. So we have to take this date and we have to turn it into a JavaScript date, and then we go today, and we'll make that a new, I think it's make a new date for today. Yeah, date now. This is all part of JavaScript. Okay, and then today minus the birth date, get the time. We have to make into a date for age equals date. Hold on, what was it? We have to make a new date. We have to make a new date based on today minus cust birth. We have to get the time. And at that point, like, let's just, oh wait, what am I doing? Minus. Let's just have that log itself. And now we change this to, let's go to, I don't know, like 2000 February, why am I going February 22nd? As you can see, that's what we got. And at that point, what we're going to load into it is we're going to load the math. Okay, so let's do that. You see that date? That's JavaScript date. It looks horrible because it's JavaScript. What we have to do is we have to format it, and the way we format it, and let's do that. What I just did. We want to. Let me see. We want to get the math absolute of the, and we have to, okay. Stay open, move over here. And you move there. We want to get, the math, hold on. We want to get the math apps of the age, get UTC full year minus 1970. That's what we want to stop doing the arrow. It's minus. That's what we want to. That's where we want the age to be. We'll go like this. So now, if we change it, and we go over here, and we say, let's go to August. Let's say August 8th. 25. That's what we're going to load in the age. We don't want to console log it. We want to load that in the age. So we're going to go document, get element by ID, and it's cust age value equals math.apps age, shouldn't have deleted that, dot age dot get UTC full year minus 1970. Now it should go into the age itself. Let's do that. Let's change the date to 97 June 20th, and then there you have it. And now, because it is an input value that we can use, you just can't do anything with it. You can only read it. It'll load into the table. I think that's all we really need to do. Status, we're going to update ourselves. Now, status is automatic. Assigned ID, we don't have. Customer ID, we're going to. Oh, yeah, details. Customer ID is going to load in automatically. Let me just go to customers. Right, there is a user ID in there. Okay, so the user ID we're going to have to do ourselves. Okay. Get rid of this. So we know that this, well, let's keep that open for now. You have everything styled. Let's go like that. Let's go over to the controller. Now, from here, since we already have the current user, well, I could just use the other thing. We're going to say if this request is post. If it is, there's not really much we have to do. What we're going to do is we're going to say that. Wait, how do we do that again? It's been a while. It's been weeks. Patch entity, right? So this. So this customer's patch entity, meaning that we're going to save all this stuff in there, and that's customer, and that's get data, or no, that's this request get data. Request get data. All right. And then at that point, we can then add the customer user ID. We can then make this request get session and read ID. So that's taken care of, right? And I have to get, yeah, that's fine. Where am I going back? I'm going back to the customer ID. Right, okay, so I did, okay. And now, if this customer's save customer, meaning that if everything goes well, we are going to make the customer ID equal to this customer's save customer, so that we know this, we get the ID, and then at that point we can then, right, okay. Right, because it's already been saved. Okay. And then, of course, we do our flash success. Flash success. You have successfully added a customer. And then we redirect. Return this redirect action, and that will be view, and that's customer ID. And if not, we're just going to, I don't think I need that else, right? We'll just go this flash error view. In which case it'll show us why or how we screwed up. Alright. No, I don't need this anymore. And if I do that, it's going to keep saying enter a first name, and if I put in a first name, John, and then I go like that, enter a last name, and if I put John Bon. And then I do that. Let me see. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I did. Hold on. Yeah, I don't need that. I forgot to get rid of that. But I need the one for. Do I don't know. I don't need to do that. Yeah, actually, no, that's not what I. Okay, I need that. Yeah, I don't need that. I do need the other ones though. Relation. We'll go like. No, not here. I already did this, didn't I? Details, structure, relation view. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I guess I'll do that. User ID, users, that's all. Relate those to the ones that they belong to, but not vice versa. That's the key. That's fine. Okay. Anyway, let's do that again. So we go John, Bon, and then we go. That shouldn't be. Hold on a second. There aren't any details in here. Okay, that's not good. Let's see, users has one details. I made, yeah, belongs to customers. Belongs to customers and users. I don't see how that, hold on. Customer. Detail is in there. Oh, I think because it's supposed to be, is it supposed to be detail? Or details? I thought it was details. Now I gotta look it up. It is detail. Okay, hold on. Shit. That's how I referenced it. Yeah, I get that. Well, let's get rid of John Bon. Delete you. I don't know why it's ID of 2. We didn't process, well, I guess because of the error message. Let's try that again. We'll say John. Well, I can go like this. J Bon. Or JB. And we'll not enter anything there. And there we go. Okay, that's better. 123 Fake Street, one of my favorite places to live. And then we'll go like that, enter a fucking state, and we'll go Ute. No, I'll do like, no, you can't, okay. Zip code, and we'll just go like that, enter a fucking zip code. 111, let's do that. Enter a fucking birth date. Everything's looking good thus far. We'll make him old. 65, we'll call it March 11th, 57. You fucked up. You gotta be less than 10, so we'll just go John, Bon. Zip code must be at least 5 characters. 111, and then we try it again. Boop! All right, now let's go over here. John Bon, and we go to his details, and there are his details. Status is you, site ID is no, everything's working great. But of course the view is screwed up because we didn't work on the view. We'll do that now. So what time are we at? Oh my God. Okay, so we'll do that later. We'll do the view. Let me just get it. Let me get it started. I'm sorry. Let me. No, fine. We'll do the view later. So when I come back, we'll finish the view. We'll do the edit, and that'll be it. I mean, we'll do the notes and everything like that in the view. So we probably have a few more videos. I will see you then.